Welcome into the era of AI. Hello and welcome into this lecture in which I'm going to introduce you to the Canva way to create menus. Now, have you ever wondered about the menus of restaurants? How do they create such menus? They look so beautiful. Now, for the most part, some of them do look beautiful. Now, these menus exist in Canva, and you can actually take some inspiration from these menus to create a beautiful menu. How about if we go and create some interesting menus right now? So without further ado, let's go right into it. So here we are in canva.com. I'm going to go and basically just click create a design. And what you really want to look for is you want to look for the keyword or use the keyword menu. Now menu, and there's portrait, there's also landscape. I'm going to go for portrait instead, okay? So here it's going to take me here where we can go and grab a couple of templates. Now, you can freelance by creating menus for people on Fiverr or restaurants. So you can contact restaurants in case their menu doesn't look the part. You can, just offer that you can upgrade their menu. The way you do this is by taking their menu, going home and creating something better than that, printing the new menu, going to the restaurant, talking to the restaurant owner, and just showing them the menu, showing them the new menu, and letting them know that you can sell them that menu for $100, and it would increase their, customer, let's just say customer satisfaction. So here, in terms of menus, you can search any menu you like. Now, I'm a pizza fanatic, so I'm going to go and look for pizza, and we'll definitely find a bunch of pizza menus. So for instance, here we have this pizza menu. And I think this is a pretty good, actually, this is not a pizza menu. It's a restaurant menu. But one way you can get inspired to create your menu is by looking at menus like these. Now, this menu only has three different lines. So the hamburger, the pizza, the burrito. But it depends on the owner of the restaurant, how many dishes they have, how much do they offer on the menu. And of course, these can be controlled. They can be modified. So this is a burrito, right? We can go to elements. We can look for a different burrito like this. And you can find some very delicious burrito photos. So for example, we can take a more realistic burrito like this one. This looks a little bit better than this. And yeah, we can place it like so, for example. This is the first. Now, this is a pizza. We might remove this pizza and maybe go and look for a seafood pizza or a pepperoni pizza. And we can find ourselves an image of a pepperoni pizza to use right here. So we have a bunch of pepperoni pizza images. I think, all right, let me just check this out. We have a lot of images. I think I'm going to go with this one. And I'll just go forward and edit the image by removing the background off of it and placing it right there, right here. Okay, so let's see. Let's wait and see. Okay, so I'm just going to go and decrease the size of it, place it right about here, and you can see how this looks. And of course, here we have some burgers. By the way, we can create our own burger images, right? Or we can just look for burger, and there's plenty of burger images out here that we can use from. So you might probably want to go with the chicken burger and then use this chicken burger and place it right here. Now, of course, depending on the brand colors of the brand owner. So let's say that the brand colors of this owner are green and red. Or green and red don't match that much. I think maybe red and yellow, right? I don't know. So let's try red. Now here Canva is going to suggest that I change all of the other ones to red, which I did. And the yellow, I'm going to click the color of the prices, change it to yellowy, and let's see. Canva is going to change all. If I click change all, you can see all changed. For pizza as well, we can change it to red and change for all the others. And for fast food menu, we can change this to yellow, and that's pretty much it. And of course, you can remove some extra elements, that you probably don't need, like these leaves, and so on and so forth. And we can probably just go and remove all of this and go and find, some other thing to put, so such as a food pattern. And you can find a food pattern. There's a lot of food patterns. If we go to photos, There's actually a bunch of them. So for instance, we can choose this one up here. This is a burger pattern. And we can try to, just make it bigger by zooming out. Okay, let me zoom out. I'm going to make it bigger like so. Obviously, there's a different color in the background. That's why I'm going to go and edit the image. I'm going to remove the background because I don't want that white background impacting the menu. And here, if I position this to the very back, I can just go and decrease the size. I can decrease the transparency option. Now we can see the menu a bit, and then I can go to layers. The first layer is the background, which I can go then and change the color of that layer to a black color, in which case right now we have something that looks like this. Now the burgers in the background are no longer looking quite easy to spot, so that's why I'm going to go and add a little bit more transparency to them. That way we can see a little bit of burgers, and you can see that we have created kind of like a new menu. And of course, you can, for example, select everything except for that. Now let's go to position, and in position we can go to the elements such as this. We can lock this element, and now we can freely select everything here and slightly just decrease the size of these things. If in case you want to add another, another layer, or not another layer, but you want to add something else to the menu, this way you can do it. Now maybe at the top there's some more space, so I'm going to say fast food menu. Let's put this all in one line instead of two lines. Okay, like this. You can decrease the size of it to kind of fit in there, and also from this area to kind of fit in here. And right now you can select all of these and drag them gently. All right, let me go back for a second. I need to grab everything with perfect precision and drag to the top. And you can see how this looks. And of course you can add more to the menu. For instance, I can just duplicate this like so. And here, instead of pizza, let's say that they have added something else to the menu. Instead of pizza, maybe let's go for, I don't know, maybe like smoothies or whatever they added, or drinks, drinks. And you can put some drink photo here, which is very easy to do, right? We have these beautiful drinks, which I can just go and decrease the size of them, drag them like so, decrease the size some more, drag them like so. And then we can come over here and say drinks and put the drink names like Coca-Cola. And you can see that it's not so difficult to create a menu and even to control the colors and a lot of things. And you can really get creative. And like I said, these menus, this menu, for example, you can put it as a, let's just say as a menu template. And you can do such things, which now this is the last thing I'm going to do before moving to the final lecture of this section, is I'm going to go to the position. And in terms of the position, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click this particular image. I'm going to resize it. Let me go zoom out, resize it, make it smaller than this, because it's true that this frame has to be a little bit more different than this. And I can actually duplicate, add another one that I can push back down so that we can, if I go to position, this needs to be positioned at the very back. Let me just do it slightly like so. And you can see right now that this looks a bit different, and you can go full screen to check things out as well. And yeah, this is really, really interesting. So now this is just an example of how you can create templates. Of course, you can create them in all the kinds of ways, and you can use your creativity, be creative. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video so far. Wishing you the best as always, and I'll see you in the next lecture.